Resizing logical volumes. With Logical Volume Manager LVM, you can resize logical volumes LVs as needed without affecting the data stored on them. Extending a linear logical volume. You can extend linear thick LVs and their snapshots with the LV extend command. Prerequisites administrative access. Ensure your volume group has enough space to extend your LV. Ensure your volume group has enough space to extend your LV. LVS -O LV underscore name comma LV underscore size VG underscore size comma VG underscore name VG underscore name comma VG underscore size comma VG underscore free. So LVS -O LV underscore name. These are the logical volumes here. LV size, VG underscore name, VG underscore size, and VG underscore free. VG underscore free. So total size which is free in volume group is around 26 GB. 26 GB is free. Extend the linear LV and resize the file system. So extend the linear LV and resize the file system. So first extend the LV, extend the size and then resize the file system. LV extend hyphen size plus additional size hyphen resize fs. Resize fs volume group name slash logical volume name. Volume group name slash logical volume name. Replace additional size with how much space to add to the LV. Replace additional size with how much space to add to the LV. The default unit of measurement is megabytes. So how much additional space you want to add to the LV? So that I will have to put here in the additional size. The default unit of measurement is megabytes, but you can specify other units. Replace volume group with the name of the volume group. Replace volume group with the name of the volume group. Replace logical volume name with the name of the thin volume. Replace logical volume name with the name of the thin volume. So LV extend hyphen size. Extending a linear logical volume. I will use this command on linear logical volume log vol1 linear logical volume log vol1. So linear logical volume is log vol1. I'm extending the size to 2 GB. LV extend hyphen size. LV extend hyphen size plus additional size plus 1 GB plus 1 GB byte hyphen resize fs hyphen resize fs resize the file system. So one command, both the options you can give. size. So resize the LV extend. We have mentioned the size and also the extend the linear logical volume and also resize the file system. Both we can give in the same command. Volume group name or logical volume name. Volume group name slash volume group name is vol group 200 slash logical volume name log vol 1. So is it resize fs LV extend hyphen size is plus 1 gap hyphen resize fs vol group 200. So there is no file system to extend here actually. LV extend hyphen size plus 1 gab hyphen resize fs slash dev slash vol group 200 slash log vol 1 where there is no size actually here. There is no file system to extend, so that's why it is not extending. There is no file system to extend here in this case. So I need to create a file system on the logical volume. To create a file system, I can use mkfs.ext4 slash div slash vol group 200 slash log vol 1. So creating file system. So file system has been created now. Now I'll give LV extend. You can see it worked. LV extend hyphen size plus 1 gab hyphen resize fs slash div slash vol group 200 slash log vol 1. Resize to fs, then extending file system ext4 on volume group 200 slash log vol 1 logical volume group 200 slash log vol 1 successfully resized. Resizing the file system on slash div slash vol group 200 slash log vol 1 to 5242884k blocks. The file system on slash div slash vol group 200 slash log vol 1 is now 5242884k blocks long. So replace additional size with how much space to add to the LV. Extend the linear LV and resize the file system. LV extend hyphen size plus additional size hyphen resize fs volume group name slash logical volume name. Replace additional size with how much space to add to the LV. The default unit of measurement is megabytes, but you can specify other units. Replace volume group name with the name of the volume group. Replace logical volume name with the name of the thin volume. Verify that the linear LV is created. LVS-O LV underscore name comma LV underscore size. LVS-O LV underscore name comma LV underscore size. Now the size of log vol 1s is 2 GB. Earlier it was 1 GB, now it extended it by 1 GB. Now it is 2 GB. Extending it in logical volume. You can extend the thin logical volume LV with the LV extend command. You can extend the thin logical volume LV with the LV extend command. Prerequisites: administrative access. Ensure the thin pool has enough space for the data you plan to add. LVS hyphen or LV underscore name comma LV underscore size comma data underscore percent. So ensure the thin pool has enough space for the data you plan to add. Thin pool has enough space for the data you plan to add. So I'll first create a file system on the logical wall thin pool mkfs.txt for so it doesn't exist. So ensure the thin pool has enough space for the data you plan to add lvs-o. So this is the command actually. lvs-o lv underscore name lv underscore size data underscore percent. So here resize the logical volume thin pool to 6 GB. So will you resize it to 10 GB? I cannot use resize fs here because there is no file system here. I am resizing it to 10 GB. I'll give plus 4 GB. So sum of logical volume group 200 slash logical wall thin pool underscore t meta change from 8 MIB to 12 MIB extends size of logical volume group 200 slash logical wall thin pool underscore t data change from 6 GAB to 10 GAB. 1536 extends to 2560 extends logical volume group 200 slash logical wall thin pool successfully resized. The successfully resized the logical wall thin pool. I will use this command lvs-o lv underscore name. So these are the logical volumes. Same command again. lvs-lv underscore name comma lv underscore size comma data underscore percent. So you can see that logical wall thin pool is now 10 GB in size. 10 GB in size. Now LV extend hyphen size. I want to extend the thin logical volume. Thin logical volume is log wall thin wall. So this one, it's already 10 GB in size log wall thin wall and log wall thin wall. So I will extend it by 2 more GB. The logical wall thin pool, I will extend it by 2 more GB logical wall thin pool. So resized it to 12 GB now. So you can see logical wall thin pool is now 12 GB in size. Now extend the thin LV and resize the file system. LV extend hyphen size less additional size. So I want to extend it by plus 500 MB MIB. I want to extend it by 500 MIB. Hyphen resize fs volume group name slash thin volume name. So before this I need to create the file system on thin volume. I don't have the file system on thin volume, so I create the file system mkfs.txt4 on the thin volume. Volume group name vol group 200 slash the thin volume is log wall thin wall. Log wall thin wall. The file group slash save slash. Okay, so I've given, let's say I gave the complete file path. I could create the file system on slash save slash wall group 200 slash log wall thin wall. So mkfs.txt4 slash save slash wall group 200 slash log wall thin wall. LV extend hyphen size plus additional size hyphen. Now I can use this command LV extend hyphen size plus additional. So similarly, I will create a file system on log wall thin wall 2. So created file system on both log wall thin wall and log wall thin wall 2. Now we'll extend it. LV extend. LV extend hyphen size. So I will extend it by 500 MIB. 500 MIB hyphen resize fs. Resize fs volume group name slash thin volume name. Volume group name thin volume name log wall thin wall. LV extend hyphen size plus a 500 MIB hyphen resize fs slash save slash wall group 200 slash log wall thin wall. So file system size of logical volume wall group 200 slash log wall thin wall change from 5 GAP to 5.5 to 5.49 GAP. That is plus 500 MIB. File system ext4 found on volume group 200 slash log wall thin wall. File system FSCK will be run before extending file system ext4 to 5.49 GAB on wall group 00 slash 200 slash log wall thin wall. E2FSCK slash save slash wall group 200 slash log wall thin wall. Slash save slash wall group 200 slash log wall thin wall. Resize to FS, resizing the file system on log wall. Slash save slash wall group 200 slash log wall thin wall. The file system on slash save slash wall group 200 slash log wall thin wall is now this much. Resize to FS done extended file system ext4 on wall group 200 slash log wall thin wall. Logical volume wall group 200 slash log wall thin wall successfully resized. So I successfully resized log wall thin wall. Verify the thin LV is extended. Verify whether the thin LV is extended. LVS-O. So for the other one also I will do the same thing. Log wall thin wall 2. I extended it further by 500 MIB. So LVS-O. LV underscore name comma LV underscore size comma data underscore percent. So you can see that I resized the log wall thin wall to 5.5 GAB, log wall thin wall to also to 5.5, 5.49 GAB. Extending a thin pole. The virtual size of thin volumes can exceed the physical capacity of the thin pole, resulting in over-provisioning. To prevent running out of space, you must monitor and periodically extend the capacity of the thin pole. The data underscore percent metric indicates the percentage of the allocated data space that the thin pool currently uses. The metadata underscore percent metric reflects the percentage of space used for storing metadata, which is essential for managing the mappings within the thin pool. Monitoring these metrics is vital to ensure efficient storage management and to avoid capacity issues. LVM provides the option to manually extend the data or metadata capacity as needed. Alternatively, you can enable monitoring and automate the expansion of your thin pool. The data underscore percent metric indicates the percentage of the allocated data space that the thin pool currently uses. The metadata underscore percent metric reflects the percentage of space used for storing metadata. Percentage of space used for storing metadata, which is essential for managing the mappings within the pool. Managing the mappings within the pool. Percentage of space used for storing metadata. Data underscore percentage of the allocated data space that the thin pool currently uses. Monitoring these metrics is vital to ensure efficient storage management and to avoid capacity issues. LVM provides the option to manually extend the data or metadata capacity as needed. Alternatively, you can enable monitoring and automate the expansion of your thin pool. LVM provides the option to manually extend the data or metadata capacity as needed. Alternatively, you can enable monitoring and automate the expansion of your thin pool. Manually extending a thin pool. Logical Volume Manager LVM provides the option to manually extend the data segment, the metadata segment, or the thin pool. Manually extending a thin pool. Logical Volume Manager LVM provides the option to manually extend the data segment, the metadata segment, or the thin pool. Extending a thin pool, you can use the LV extend command to extend the thin pool. Use the LV extend command to extend the thin pool. For administrative access prerequisites, administrative access procedure, display the data and metadata space used. So LVS hyphen o LV underscore name, ICG underscore type, data underscore percent, metadata underscore percent. Red Hat. So LVS hyphen o LV underscore name, SCG underscore type, data underscore percent, metadata underscore percent, metadata underscore percent. LVS hyphen LV underscore name, SCG underscore type, data underscore percent, metadata underscore percent. Display the data and metadata space used. Extend the thin pool. LV extend hyphen L size wall group name slash thin pool name. LV extend hyphen capital L size wall group name slash thin pool name. Replace size with the new size for your thin pool. Replace volume group name with the name of the volume group. Replace thin pool name with the name of the thin pool. The data size will be extended. The metadata size will be extended if necessary. The data size will be extended. The metadata size will be extended if necessary. So LV extend hyphen capital L the size. I'm increasing it by 1 more GB, 1 GIB. Volume group name. Vol group name slash thin pool name. Volume group name. Thin pool name is logical thin pool. So successfully resized from 12 MIB to 12 GIB to 13 GIB. 12 GIB to 13 GIB. Replace size with the new size for your thin pool. So replace size with the new size for your thin pool. Replace volume group with the name of the volume group and replace the thin pool name with the name of the thin pool. The data size will be extended. The metadata size will be extended if necessary. Verify that the thin pool is extended. So verify that the thin pool is extended. LVS-O, LV underscore name, comma, SEG underscore type, comma, data underscore percent, comma, metadata underscore percent. LVS-O, LV underscore name, LV underscore name, comma, SEG underscore type, LV name, segment type, data underscore percent, data underscore percent, comma, metadata underscore percent. Verify that the thin pool is extended. LVS-O, LV underscore name, SEG underscore type, data underscore percent, comma, metadata underscore percent. Extending a thin pool data segment. You can use the lb extend command to extend the data underscore percent segment. You can use the lb extend command to extend the data underscore percent segment. lb extend command to extend data underscore percent segment. Administrative access. Display the data underscore percent segment. lbs-o lb underscore name, comma, SEG underscore type, comma, data underscore percent. Display the data underscore percent segment. lbs-o lb underscore name. lb underscore name, comma, SEG underscore type, segment type, comma, data underscore percent. Segment type, data underscore percent. So extending a thin pool data segment. So thin pool name, logical wall thin pool. Extend the data percent segment. LV extend hyphen L capital L size. Wall group name slash thin pole name underscore T data. Replace size with the size of your data segment. Replace volume group name with the name of the volume group. Replace thin pole name with the name of the thin pole. Extend a data percent segment. LV extend giving plus 500 MIB. Volume group name slash save slash volume group 200 slash logical volume thin pole underscore T data. Size of logical volume wall group 200 slash logical wall thin pole underscore T data change from 13 GAB to 13.5 GAB. Logical volume wall group 200 slash logical wall thin pole underscore T data successfully resized. Replace size with the size for your data segment. Replace volume group name with name of the volume group and replace thin pole name with the name of the thin pole. Verify that the data underscore percent segment is extended. LVS hyphen LV underscore name comma SEG underscore type comma data underscore percent. Verify that the data underscore percent segment is extended. LVS hyphen O LV underscore name LV name comma SEG underscore type segment type comma data underscore percent. LVS hyphen LV underscore name comma SEG underscore type comma data underscore percent. LV is thin pole name type thin pole. Data percentage is increased 1.09 earlier. So here from 13 GAB to 13.5 GAB, 13 GAB to 13.5 GAB. Extending a thin pole metadata segment, you can use the LV extend command to extend the metadata underscore percent segment. Prerequisites administrative access, LV extend command to extend the metadata underscore percent segment. Display the metadata underscore percent segment LVS hyphen LV underscore name comma SEG underscore type comma metadata underscore percent. You can use LV extend command to extend the metadata underscore percent segment administrative access. Display the metadata underscore percent segment LVS hyphen LV underscore name comma SEG underscore type comma metadata underscore percent. Display the metadata percent segment LVS hyphen o LV underscore name comma SEG segment type comma metadata percent 10.86 now. Extend the metadata percent segment LV extend hyphen capital L size volume group name slash thin pool name underscore T meta thin pool name underscore T meta. Extend the metadata percent segment LV extend hyphen capital L LV extend hyphen capital L size is I will extend it by another 500 MIB. Volume group name slash thin pool name underscore T meta. Logical volume group 200 slash logical volume thin pool underscore T meta successfully resized. Replace size with the size for your metadata segment. Replace volume group name with name of the volume group. Replace thin pool name with the name of the thin pool. Replace size with the size of your display the metadata underscore percent segment LVS hyphen or LV underscore name comma SEG underscore type of metadata underscore percent extend the metadata underscore percent segment LV extend hyphen capital L size volume group name slash thin pool name underscore T meta. Replace size with the size of for your metadata segment. Replace volume group name with name of the volume group. Name of the volume group. Replace thin pool name with the name of the thin pool. Verify that the metadata underscore percent segment is extended. LVS hyphen O LV underscore name SEG underscore type metadata underscore percent. So meta percent reduced actually. And it was 10.83, now it is 3.13%. Verify that the metadata percent is extended. Additional resources LVS LV extend man pages. LVS hyphen O help automatically extending a thin pool. You can automate the expansion of your thin pool by enabling monitoring and setting the thin pool auto extend threshold and thin pool auto extend percent configuration parameters. Prerequisites administrative access. Check if the thin pool is monitored. Check if the thin pool is monitored. LVS hyphen LV underscore name comma VG underscore name comma SCG underscore monitor. SCG and segment monitor. So check if the thin pool is monitored LVS hyphen or LV underscore name. LVS hyphen or LV underscore name, comma, VG underscore name, LV name, VG name, and segment monitor. SEG underscore monitor. So SEG underscore monitor, see this is monitored, logical wall, thin pool is monitored, log wall rate 0 is not monitored, all others are monitored. Majority of them are monitored. VDO pool is monitored. Enable thin pool monitoring with DM event ID daemon. Enable thin pool monitoring with DM event ID daemon. LV change hyphen monitor Y volume group name slash thin pool name. LV change hyphen monitor. Monitor space Y volume group name. Volume group name is vol group 200 slash thin pool name. Thin pool name. Logical wall. So LV change hyphen monitor is Y. Volume group name is slash dash slash vol group 200 slash logical volume logical wall thin pool. Replace volume group name with the name of the volume group. Replace thin pool name with the name of the thin pool. Enable thin pool monitoring with the DM event ID daemon. Replace volume group name with the name of the volume group and replace thin pool name with the name of the thin pool. As the root user, open etc lvm.conf file in an editor of your choice. As the root user, open slash etc slash lvm.conf file in an editor of your choice. etc lvm.conf file in an editor of your choice. etc lvm.conf file in an editor of your choice. Uncomment the thin pool auto extend threshold and thin pool auto extend percent lines and set each parameter to a required value. Uncomment the thin pool auto extend threshold. So I'm uncommenting it. Uncomment the thin pool auto extend threshold, and auto extend threshold is equal to 70 and thin pool auto extend percent slash thin pool auto extend percent is equal to colon 20. Save it. Thin pool auto extend threshold determines the percent at which LVM starts to auto extend the thin pool. For example, setting it at 70 means LVM will try to extend the thin pool when it reaches 70% capacity. Thin pool auto extend percent specifies by what percent the thin pool should be extended when it reaches threshold, by what percent. For example, setting it when it reaches threshold, setting it to 20 means the thin pool will be increased by 20% of its current size. Save the changes and exit the editor. Restart the LVM2-monitor. etc LVM lvm.conf file. 20 means the thin pool will be increased by 20% of its current size. Save the changes and exit the editor. Restart the LVM2 monitor. Systemctl restart LVM2 monitor. LVM2 monitor. Systemctl restart LVM2 monitor. Additional resources. The LVS LV change DM event D man pages. Use the LV extend command to extend a video poll. Manually extending a video poll. Extending a video poll, it is crucial to monitor and periodically extend the capacity of the video pool to prevent running out of space. Logical Volume Manager LVM provides option to manually extend the video pool capacity as needed. Alternatively, you can enable monitoring and automate the extension of your video pool. Manually extending a video pool, use the LV extend command to extend a video pool. Use the LV extend command to extend a video pool. Prerequisite administrative access. Display the current video usage. Display the current video usage. LVS-O, LV underscore name, comma, VG underscore name, comma, LV underscore size, comma, data underscore percent, volume group name slash video pool name. LVS-O, LV underscore name, comma, VG underscore name, comma, LV underscore size, comma, data underscore percent, volume groups name slash video pool name. Volume group name slash video pool name. LVS hyphen LV underscore name comma VG underscore name comma LV underscore size comma data underscore percent slash dev slash wall group 200 slash log wall video poll logical wall video poll. Replace volume group name with the name of the volume group. Replace volume group name with the name of the volume group. Replace the video poll name with the name of the video poll. Extend the video poll. LV extend hyphen size. Physical size. Volume group name slash video poll name. Replace physical size with the new physical size. Replace volume group name with the name of the volume group. Replace the video poll name with the name of the video poll. Replace video poll name. Video poll name with the name of the poll. LV extend hyphen size. LV extend hyphen size. Physical size. I'm extended by 500 MIB. Or video pool. I will extend it by 2 GB. LV extend hyphen size plus 2 GB. Volume group name slash video pool name. Volume group name slash video pool name. So size of logical volume group 200 slash log wall video pool underscore v data change from 5 GAB to 7 GAB. Logical volume log wall 200 slash log wall video pool successfully resized. Replace physical size with the new physical size. Replace volume group name with the name of the volume group. Replace the video pool name with the name of the video pool. Verify that the video pool is extended. Verify that the video pool is extended. LVS hyphen o LV underscore name comma VG underscore name comma LV underscore size comma data underscore percent volume group name slash video pool name. LVS hyphen o LV underscore name VG underscore name LV name VG name LV underscore size data underscore percent volume group name slash video pool name volume group name slash name slash wall group 200 slash video pool name log wall video pool LVS hyphen o LV underscore name comma VG underscore name comma LV underscore size comma data underscore percent slash save slash wall group 200 slash log wall video pool. Verify that the video pool is extended. See, to earlier it was 5 GB, now it is 7 GB. Video pool is extended. So that is reduction the data percentage of utilization. Additional resources LVS LV extend man pages because the size is now extended. Auto video pool is extended. Automatically extending a video pool. You can automate the expansion of your video. Virtual data optimizer video pool by enabling monitoring and setting the video pool auto extend threshold and the video pool auto extend percent parameters. You can automatically extend a video pool. You can automate the expansion of your virtual data optimizer video pool by enabling monitoring and setting the video pool auto extend threshold and the video pool auto extend percent parameters. Video pool auto extend threshold and video pool auto extend percent parameters prerequisites administrative access. Check if the video pool is monitored. Video pool -o name, SCG underscore monitor video volume group name slash video pool name. Check if the video pool is monitored. LVS-O. LVS-O name, segment monitor SCG underscore monitor space volume group name slash video pool name. Volume group name slash video pool name. So it says it is monitored. Log wall video pool is monitored. Here it is not monitored. Replace volume group name with the name of the volume group. Replace video pool name with the name of the video pool. Replace volume group name with the name of the volume group. And replace video pool name with the name of the video pool. Enable video pool monitoring with the DM event-id daemon. Enable video pool monitoring with the DM event-id daemon. LV change -hyphen monitor. LV change -hyphen monitor space y volume group name slash video pool name. LV change -hyphen monitor. Monitor volume y monitor space y volume group name slash video pool name volume group name /save slash wall group 200 slash video pool name log wall video pool. Replace volume group name with the name of the volume group. Replace video pool name with the name of the video pool. As the root user, open the etc lvm.conf file in an editor of your choice. Uncomment the video pool auto extend percent and as a root user, open the etc lvm.conf file in an editor of your choice. Uncomment the video pool auto extend percent and video pool auto extend threshold lines and set each parameter to a required value. Video pool auto extend percent etc lvm.conf. So cat etc lvm.conf 5 grep-i. I've already uncommented them. Not uncommented, I'm going to comment video pool. Video underscore pool. So here are the lines video pool auto extend threshold, video pool auto extend percent, video pool auto extend threshold and video pool auto extend percent. So uncomment these lines. Video pool auto extend percent. And similarly, video pool auto extend threshold. Video pool auto extend threshold determines the percentage at which LVM starts to auto extend the video pool. For example, setting it to 70 means LVM tries to extend the video pool when it reaches 70% capacity. So video pool auto extend threshold determines the percentage at which LVM starts to auto extend the video pool. So LVM starts to auto extend the video pool. For example, setting it to 70 means LVM tries to extend the video pool when it reaches 70% capacity. Video pool auto extend percent. Video pool auto extend percent specifies by what percent the video pool should be extended when it reaches the threshold. The specifies video pool auto extend percent specifies by what percent the video pool should be extended when it reaches the threshold. For example, setting it to 20 means the video pool will be increased by 20% of its current size. Setting it to 20 means the video pool will be increased by 20% of its current size. Save the changes and exit the editor. Save the changes and exit the editor. Again running the same command. etc lvm.conf pipegraph-a video underscore pool. You can see video pool auto extend the threshold is equal to 70 and video pool auto extend percent is 20. Restart the LVM2 monitor. Systemctl restart LVM2 monitor. Systemctl restart LVM2-monitor.service. Systemctl status LVM2-monitor.service. Additional resources LBS, LV change, DM, event ID, man pages. Shrinking logical volumes when the size of the LV is reduced. The freed up logical extents are returned to the volume group and then can be used by other LVs. Warning, data stored in the reduced area is lost. Always back up the data and resize the file system before proceeding. Always back up the data and resize the file system before proceeding. Prerequisites administrative access. Procedure list the logical volumes and their volume groups. List the logical volumes and their volume groups. LVS-O, LVS-O, LV underscore name, LV name, VG name, LV underscore size. LVS-O, LV underscore name, comma, VG underscore name, comma, LV underscore size. Check whether the logical volume is mounted. Check whether the logical volume is mounted. So I'll take this one log vol 1, log vol 1. So I'll make a directory /mnt slash logical volume. Mount slash save slash volume group 200 slash log wall 1 on slash mnt slash logical volume. Touch slash mnt slash logical volume name slash hello world. So there is a file also now under slash mnt logical volume slash hello world. Check whether where the logical volume is mounted. Find mnt-o source comma target. Find where the logical volume is mounted. Find mnt-o source comma target slash name slash volume group name slash logical volume name. Check where the logical volume is mounted. Find mnt-o source comma target. Source comma target slash save slash wall group 200. Find mnt hyphen found whether it is mounted hyphen or source comma target slash save slash volume group name slash logical volume name. Logical volume name is log wall 1. You can see it is mounted on slash mnt slash logical volume. So this is the source slash save slash paper volume wall group hyphen 200 hyphen log wall 1. It's mounted on slash mnt slash logical volume. Replace slash save slash volume group name slash logical volume name with the part to your logical volume. You mount the logical volume, unmount the logical volume. You mount slash mount point. You mount slash mount point. Replace slash mount point with the mount point for your logical volume. Replace slash mount point. Replace slash mount point with the mount point for your logical volume. Replace slash mount point with the mount point for your logical volume. Check and repair U mount slash mount point. Check and repair any file system error C2FSCK-F slash save slash volume group name slash logical volume name. Check and repair any file system errors E2FSCK-F slash save slash vol group 200 slash logic volume group name slash logical volume name. Resize LV in the file system. So check for errors in the file system, repair and check and repair any file system errors. Check and repair any file system error C2FSCK-F slash save slash volume group name slash logical volume name. Resize the LV and the file system. Resize the logical volume and the file system. LV reduce hyphen hyphen size target size hyphen hyphen resize FS volume group name slash logical volume name. LV reduce. LV reduce hyphen hyphen size. Target size. So I'm giving target size as 1 GIB. I'm reducing the logical volume 1 by 1 GAB. So it was earlier it was 2 GAB, now I make it 1 GAB. Hyphen resize FS, resize FS, resize FS slash save slash wall group 200, volume group name slash logical volume name. LV reduce hyphen size, so I'm reducing it to 1 GB. Resize FS slash save slash wall group 200 to wall group 200 slash log wall 1. File system 2 GAB is larger than the requested size 1 GAB. File system reduce is required using resize to FS. File system FSCK will be run before reduce. Reducing file system ext4 to 1 GB on wall group 200 slash log wall 1. Reducing file system ext4 on wall group 200 slash log wall 1. Size of logical volume wall group 200 slash log wall 1 change from 2 GAB to 1 GAB. Logical volume group 200 slash log wall 1 successfully resized. Replace target size with the new size of the LV. Replace target size with the new size of the LV. Replace volume group slash logical volume name with the path to your logical volume. Replace volume group name slash logical volume name. Replace volume group name slash logical volume name with the path to your logical volume. Path to your logical volume. Mount the file system again. Mount hyphen or remount comma remount space slash mount point. Mount hyphen o remount mount hyphen o remount slash mount point. Remount the mount point. Replace slash mount point with the mounting point for your file system. Mounting point t slash mnt slash logical volume, or I will mention slash save slash volume group 200 slash logical volume 1. So I'll mount it again instead of this command mount. Mount slash save slash log wall 1 on slash mnt slash logical volume. So it is mounted. You can check here slash save slash mapper slash wall group 200 hyphen log wall 1 mounted on slash mnt slash logical volume 1. Let us see whether the file exists now. Slash mnt slash logical volume. Hello world file still exists here. Verify replace slash mount point with the mounting point for a logical volume. Verify the size of the LV. LVS hyphen o LV underscore name, LV underscore size. LVS hyphen o LV underscore name, LV underscore size. See now logical volume log vol 1 is reduced by 1 GB. It is now exactly 1 GB.